Back here in week 3, man, as you can see, we got a frustrated running back. Carlos Hyde is frustrated. We'll take a look and see what the deal is with him. But we took a loss, man, in week 2. I thought I had recorded that game, and I didn't. But as you guys may have seen there, we took a loss to Tennessee. We lost the game 16-6, so we got humbled in that game, man, against the Tennessee Titans. And, you know, Carlos Hyde here, man, is basically just voicing his frustration. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get him involved. And he appreciates that. And of course, if we get him involved, it will, you know, it should have a positive effect on him. As you can see, you know, it's going to boost his morale or what have you. So we're definitely going to focus heavily on Carlos Hyde in this game, getting you guys prepared for that. We'll see if we can make it happen. And I'll see you guys on the field. All right, so here we are, man, back at Heinz Field. We're going to be taking on the Cleveland Browns. And you know we got to make an example out of the Cleveland Browns if we can, man. We can't allow them to get any type of momentum here early in the season. You know, with the talent that those guys have on that roster, we still want to let them know that they don't really mean too much in the AFC North. As Ben Roethlisberger's pacing his way outside of the tunnel and going to run down and slap 5 with his guys. And I really wish that Madden could get back, you know, to producing some better presentation, but we'll see how that goes. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the action, man. Cleveland's going to get the ball first here. Baker Mayfield in the empty set, and he's going to throw it deep. And oh, Devin Bush had an opportunity to get an interception there. 2nd and 10. They're going to throw the ball once again, and they're going to throw it out to Njoku. And once again, empty set, 3rd and 9. He's going to go deep down the field. And look at this! Popped up, and it's intercepted by Bryant. Minkah Fitzpatrick playing the safety position the way he needs to play. Look at this, man. Surveys the field, gets over there, breaks it up. And we're going to get the interception off to the deflection. Here come the Pittsburgh Steelers, handing it off to Carlos Hyde on 1st down. And Hyde is going to pick up 5. Once again on 2nd and 5, makes a little move there, but unable to pick up the 1st down. Gets a few, getting the Pittsburgh Steelers to a 3rd and 3. And Juju Smith-Schuster and Ben Roethlisberger seem to be on the same page as he makes an adjustment, but actually goes to Deontay Johnson. So somewhat of a decoy there. And Deontay Johnson is able to pick up the 1st down. Here come the Steelers from the 20-yard line. Handing it off now to Benny Snell. Benny Snell's going to pick up about 6 yards, 7 yards actually. 2nd and 3, handing it off to Carlos Hyde. Very stingy there in the middle is the Cleveland defense there. 3rd and 3. And the Roethlisberger's going to hand it off to Carlos Hyde. And they're sticking with the run early and often there. 1st and goal. Once again, handing it off to Hyde. And he's tackled right at the line there. 2nd and goal from the 7. Roethlisberger's going to drop back, and he's going to fire. Oh, my goodness. What is going on here? The backup tight end looking like Silly Billy out there. And Schobert able to get the interception, picking it off. And they're going to start a new Cleveland drive on the 6-yard line of the Steelers. Look at this. What was he doing? Gee, George. Gee, I don't know. Is that the football? Gee, George. What was this guy doing? Get him out of there, coach. And wow, just like that, a beautiful drive is going to stall out early. They're going to pitch it out here to Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb gets room, and look, Vince Williams trips over his own man. And Nick Chubb able to provide some breathing room as you take a look at his stats from last week. 2nd and 1. They're going to pitch it out to Chubb once again. A nice pursuit there by the Steelers defense. Going to lose 2 yards. 3rd and 3. And he's going to find Jarvis Landry, makes a man or two miss, and he is off to the races down the left sideline. Nobody's going to catch him. And just like that, the turnover turns into points for the Pittsburgh Steelers, 87 yards. Wow. And the Steelers are shocked, man, 7-0. Karif White Jr. here on the return. Oh, it makes a man miss, finds a lane. And unable to break away from that last tackle, man. Too much of a juke move there. Probably should have went with a more subtle juke. Well, Ben Roethlisberger able to find Juju there as you take a look at his stats from last week. Picks up 8 on the first down. 2nd and 2, they try to go to Carlos Hyde there, but he's met right at the line. 3rd and 1. And they're going to stick to their guns and go back to Carlos Hyde. And Carlos Hyde picks up the first down. Nice run there. And on the first down, they go with an RPO. They hand the ball off and lose 2 yards there. 2nd and 12. Roethlisberger's going to drop back, surveying the field, and he finds Lacoste across the middle. Matt Lacoste, man, paying dividends for the Pittsburgh Steelers early here in his Steeler career. And they're going to hand it off here to Benny Snell. Benny Snell, nice positive run there, picks up 3. 2nd and 7 from the 27-yard line, handing it off to Carlos Hyde. Oh, man, almost had a lane there, but it closed very, very early. But look at this! Roethlisberger is able to find Juju Smith-Schuster on a slant, and he is in for the score. And he gives birth to the football, as we see there. And look at that, man. Roethlisberger gets hit as the ball is released, but Juju wide open there. And just like that, man, the Pittsburgh Steelers are back in business. 7-7. Here come the Cleveland Browns starting from their own 25. Mayfield, I almost called him Mayfair. Mayfield throwing on first down, and he's able to find Nick Chubb. And he has pretty good numbers here thanks to that Jarvis Landry touchdown. Throwing the ball once again. And he finds Landry on a quick out. 2nd and 7. Throwing again, and oh, one too many times there, Baker Mayfield. As Cam Haywood says, enough of that. Puts him in a 3rd and 13 situation. And look at this. Just when you thought you're going to get him off the field, that guy, Odell Beckham, is going to make a circus catch, as he's accustomed to doing. And then, oh, look at this, man. Nick Chubb running through people. We're anticipating to run through. It didn't even have to do it. 2nd and 1. And the Browns are coming, man. Can the Steelers get him off the field? Oh, great pursuit there by Devin Bush. Putting him in a 3rd and 5. Let's see what's going to happen here. They're going to go play action fake. Here comes Joe Hayden. He misses. Oh, TJ Watt comes in to clean it up, man. Joe Hayden unable to bring him down. Cam Haywood almost gets him down. And TJ Watt is able to finish it off as we look at the replay here. Look at the balance by Baker Mayfield. I don't know. That's a little Maddenism going on right there. I don't know if that really would happen, but you know, it is what it is, guys. And 2nd and 6, they're going to hand it off to Carlos Hyde. He gets close to the first down, but he's going to be short. 3rd and 2. Roethlisberger elects to drop back and finds Lacoste again for the first down. And I told you, man, once Ben Roethlisberger gets back into the fold, he's going to take advantage of his tight end. And let's see if the Steelers can get on the board here before the half. 2nd and 7 is going to drop back again. Oh, tight throw to Deontay Johnson. What a catch. 3rd and inches. They're going to go to Carlos Hyde, and he barely gets the first down. 1st and 10. Looking for Juju Smith-Schuster, and he finds his man across the middle. 2nd and inches, and it looks like they're going to go to Carlos Hyde again. They do. Carlos Hyde almost had a lane there, but gets just enough to get the first down. 33 seconds to work with here. And Roethlisberger holds on to that ball until the last minute and finds Smith-Schuster across the middle. Here comes the empty set. Roethlisberger surveying the field, trying to go deep to Washington. Washington unable to keep his feet in bounds. 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger goes to Juju again. Tight defense there. And now, just like that, it's the 3rd and 10. They're going to try to go with the screen, and my goodness, that could have ended up very badly for the Pittsburgh Steelers. But fortunate enough, they had brick hands on the other side. And it allows the Steelers to get a field goal, much-needed field goal, going into the half. As the Cleveland Browns are playing this game very, very tight, man. As we look at the statistics there, pretty evenly matched there, and the Steelers are going to get the ball here to start the second half. They're going to hand it off to Carlos Hyde. Nice pursuit by the defense there. Schobert making the tackle. 2nd and 10. They're going back to Hyde once again. Minimal gain. It's going to bring it to a 3rd and 8, and Roethlisberger's going to throw it to Juju Smith-Schuster. Beautiful pitch and catch right there. As Juju gets matched up on a linebacker, and that's not going to be good for the opposite team there. And they're going to hand it off to Benny Snell. Benny Snell finds some room on the left side, excuse me. And with that additional juke, he's able to get the first down. And they're going to come back to Carlos Hyde and nothing doing. 2nd and 12. And Roethlisberger almost throws into a bad situation there. Gets hit on the release and made a horrible decision. And here he is again. Trusting. Oh, wait a minute. They can't get him on the ground. This looks like it's going to be a pick six. Oh, my goodness. Roethlisberger trusting Juju Smith-Schuster in the one-on-one situation, and it does not pay dividends. And again, man, the Steelers at Heinz Field, they are stunned. 14-10 trailing the Cleveland Browns. Let's see what they can get going on this drive. Here goes Carlos Hyde. He finds some room up the middle. Very hefty pickup right there. He's at 50 yards, guys. Can we get him to 100? And they hand it off here again on first down, and nothing's really happening. 2nd and 9. Roethlisberger's forced to drop back. And look at this beautiful throw. Big-time throw and big-time catch by Deontay Johnson to keep this drive alive. 1st and 10. They're going to hand it off to Hyde. He picks up a few. 2nd and 5. And they're going to hand it off to Hyde again, and nothing. Hasn't really had a lot of success on that right side, man. And here comes 3rd and 6. And just looking at that route combination, I believe Roethlisberger, yes, is going to go to Juju Smith-Schuster again to keep the drive alive. Here's the draw play to Hyde. Hyde gets it up to about the 5-yard line. 2nd and 3 here. And nothing doing on 2nd down. 3rd and 4. And Roethlisberger, woo, what a beautiful catch. Nice catch right there by Deontay Johnson, man, to get it just inside the 1-yard line to keep this drive alive. Look at this catch here. Gets just enough for the first down, and they're going to hand it off, I'm pretty sure, here to Carlos Hyde. Yes, they do. And the Steelers are able to regain the lead, going up 17-14. Very defensive contest here, man, going into the 4th quarter. Look at that, 11 plays, 79-yard drive. You can't ask for better than that. Took a lot of time off the clock as well. Let's see what Baker Mayfield has in store. Here comes T.J. Watt! And you know once he gets ahead of steam, it's all over. T.J. Watt putting the Cleveland Browns in a tough situation early here. 2nd and 18. They throw it short. Great pursuit by Steven Nelson, getting his guy on the ground. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 18. And this is what the Steelers like. You know, play a soft coverage and allow you to throw it underneath and rally to the tackle. Joe Hayden does exactly that. And here come the Steelers with the ball again. And it's going to see if, want to see if they can milk this clock a little bit here. We got about 5.5 minutes to work off. Look at Carlos Hyde having this most success on the left side of the line here, which is odd. Oh, here he is. As I say that, here he is on the right side. But you would think he would be a little more successful on the right side, running behind David DeCastro. And Benny Snell again being successful on the left side. And he picks up 8 yards. 2nd and 2. Steelers milking the clock, handing it off to Snell. Snell finds a crease. And he's able to get the first down, so he's running very good today as well. Working that clock once again, handing it off to Carlos Hyde. Carlos Hyde cuts back, and I believe he picks up 8 on that. Actually 9. 2nd and 1, handing it off to Hyde again. And Hyde is up to 100 yards. We have done it. He should be pretty happy after this game. And for a good measure, we're going to give it to him one more time. Beautiful block right there. Carlos Hyde gets around the left side for a first down. And that is huge, bringing it up to the 16-yard line. Can the Steelers put it away? Benny Snell in the backfield. They're going to hand it off to Snell on first down, and nothing doing. Loses one. 2nd and 11. They're going to run again. Finds a little crease, but unable to get the first down yardage. And here goes Hyde again. Hyde gets it up to a 4th and 1. And look at Coach Tomlin. He wants to put this game away right now. Hands it off to Hyde. Hyde finds a small crease and able to get the first down. And that is going to do it. The Pittsburgh Steelers will walk away with a victory against the Cleveland Browns. And look at the balance there, man. 179 pass yards, 173 rushing yards, 2 takeaways for both teams. And that's how the Steelers were able to get it done, man. Cleveland Browns unable to run the football. Let's look at the play of the game, in my opinion here. This was a huge play at that moment to keep the drive going and allowed the Pittsburgh Steelers to score on that drive, which, you know, pretty much put them in the position where they wanted to be. As we take a look at the stats here, Hyde ended up with 30 carries, 122 yards. We definitely fed him the rock in that game. And that is how this cookie is going to crumble, man. Definitely needed that win after the Tennessee Titans come into Heinz Field and give the Steelers a loss. They definitely needed the rebound. So it's good to see that they were able to come back in their house, reclaim a victory, moving up to 2-1. So don't forget, guys, hit that like button, subscribe, cut on your notifications, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.